What's up, guys? Got another UFC video here today. This one's on the UFC on Fox 19 card, TEIXEIRA versus Evans, and it's going to be on the Fox main card. So we got 4 fights on the main card. If you guys already haven't checked them out, I did videos on the Fox prelims and the Fight Pass prelims. So a couple fights have fallen out already, like the Dober fight. This one it's been canceled, and then they switched stuff around. So yeah, maybe the videos will be a little bit different. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about these fights. So for the first fight on the main card, we got Swanson against Diaz, which I'd say is a decent fight. Swanson's a good striker. Diaz more of just a ground specialist, just likes to take you down. You see the stats right here. Look at the grappling advantage. So I give the grappling advantage really heavily to Diaz here. This guy pretty much just wants to take you down and hold you down. Doesn't do too much damage. He does have some submissions though, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do that on Cub. But let's go ahead and look at the recent stats right here, recent fights and stuff. So they got Cub labeled as ground game, scrambling, jiu-jitsu black belt. So this guy has not really, I don't think, submitted much people in a while. So they should change that to like striker or something like that. So you got Diaz. Here's his page. Ground game, takedowns, cardio. That's pretty much what he got. So he's mostly just gonna want to take you down. We check his last fights. He is on a 2-fight win streak. His last fight he beat some guy named Levon, which is a decent wrestler himself, and he was able to win that fight. He only landed 17 significant strikes that fight. So this guy, as you can see, does not have a lot of volume with his punches. Just wants to take you down, just wants to lay on you. I mean, doesn't really look like he's attempting submissions to me either. Most of his fights he wins are by decision and whatnot. And then the fight before that was against Darren Elkins, a really good wrestler, and he was able to take him down 5 times. So as you can see, this guy has a really good, solid takedown game. Also, he has great cardio. So we look at Cub's recent fights. This guy's on the 2-fight losing streak, and he's lost both fights by submission. And it's always like on the last round too. Round 5 for the 5-round fight against Edgar, and round 3 on the 3-round fight against Holloway. So, Swanson, he's getting tapped out late in the fight, and that's not good, obviously. So, but Edgar here is a beast. All right, there's no shame in losing to him. But Holloway, he's also a beast too. But he's he's a striker, and I thought he would have more success in that fight, but he didn't. Holloway was very versatile, using all his weapons, like Joe Rogan was saying during that fight. So yeah, guys, you got one guy on a 2-fight losing streak. You got one guy on a 2-fight win streak. But it's pretty much, I would say, a striker versus a grappler matchup here is what I see. Swanson here is going to want to keep this fight on the feet. Uses good boxing, good footwork and movement, and yeah, I think he get it done on the feet here, guys. I mean, obviously he got the striking advantage. Diaz, I would say, has the ground advantage, but I don't know if Diaz is really at this level yet. I mean, Swanson's losing right now, but I don't think Diaz is at this level yet. He hasn't fought like really high level competition. So I think Swanson here should be able to get this fight done, guys. I like obviously I'm a Cub Swanson fan. I like his fighting style. I don't know too much about Diaz besides he just likes using his takedowns and stuff. But yeah, to me, I think Swanson should get this done on the feet. And yeah, I say he should win this fight, and I don't know if he's going to be able to get a finish. Diaz, I don't think it gets really finished much, so I'll say Swanson wins this fight by decision, guys. So that's going to be my prediction. Next fight, so I didn't study too much for this fight. I mean, you got Khabib here, arguably one of the best lightweights, or the best lightweight, in the UFC right now, against some guy that they just brought in because it's a short notice replacement and whatnot. And also, if you guys saw the weigh-in show, this guy had it looked like he had a rough weight cut. He couldn't even make the 160 catchweight bout in the beginning. He came in at 162. He did end up making 161 pounds, but this guy had a rough weight cut, short notice. I don't really see any pros for him except maybe if he does land a clean left hand. From what I've seen, this guy has some good power on his left hand, but I mean, he has pretty much a puncher's chance, guys. That's, to me, that's not going to be enough here. I mean, obviously Khabib's just too much of a beast. And yeah, I mean, he's been training for a 5-round fight. Now he's going to fight a 3-round fight. And yeah, everything's pretty much against Horcher here on this fight. So for me, going for Khabib on this one. He doesn't really finish fights mostly, but, well, in the UFC, from what I've seen, you know, he doesn't have much finishes in the UFC. But I think since, you know, the weight cut and whatnot, I think he could finish Horcher. I think it's going to have to be like in the 3rd round, though. Or maybe just decision. So that's going to be my prediction, though, guys. I got either this late decision, late stoppage win for Khabib, or a decision win for Khabib. So that's going to be my prediction. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, so we got Rose against Torres, co-main event, guys. It's going to be a really good fight. You know, top straw weights right here. So I had trouble, you know, thinking of who I'm going to pick for this fight, but let's go ahead and open up their pages really quick so you guys can see their stats. Alright, so Rose, summary jiu-jitsu and striking, pretty much. She uses, you know, really good striking, you know, good kickboxing skills, but what she really has is her jiu-jitsu game. If she gets to the ground with you, she's really good on the ground, goes for submissions. All 5 wins are, I think, by submission, yeah, as you can see. So she's a 100% finisher. She's there to finish fights, and she will finish them if she has, you know, she grabs an arm or you give her a choke or whatever, you know. She's all about finishing people. Here's all her info and stuff. She's coming off a good win against Paige Van Zandt. Now, I thought Van Zandt was really, you know, overhyped, and I saw her, you know, getting her ass whooped. So, you know, that wasn't too much of a surprise. Pretty much Rose just dominated her and, yeah, just beat her up and then tapped her out in the 5th round. And against Angela Hill, she was able to beat her with her ground game. Got that submission win. Of course, she lost to Carla Esparza, but, you know, she's former champion and whatnot. And she's improved a lot, you know, a lot since then, guys. So now we're looking at Tecia Torres' page. Fast and explosive striker, very athletic. Yes, she's very, very strong. She's like all ripped and stuff. She's on, well, she's not on a win streak. She's undefeated, so she's on her 7-fight win streak right now. She's not a finisher, guys. Just pretty much wants to beat you up on the feet. Doesn't really look like she's going for the finish much either. So yeah, but I mean, she does have a lot of volume in her punching. You know, in her punches, she throws a lot of volume. So, you know, that's good right there. You know, she gets a lot of significant strikes. Good. She has good kicks. You know, good striking overall. Also, if you guys saw her Angela Hill fight, she could take the fight to the ground also. She's very strong, so has no problems taking it down to the ground. On her last fight against Jocelyn, it was pretty much just a stand-up fight. As you can see, no takedowns. Pretty much just staying on the feet. She uses good footwork. And yeah, she's really good on, you know, on the feet. But, you know, on the ground, I think if she's on her back, I don't think she's really that good. But, you know, if she's on top of you, then, you know, I think she could do some damage from up there or just control you with her strength. But yeah, guys, for this one, this is a really hard fight for me to pick. But I think I kind of want to go for Rose, but then again, I kind of want to go for Torres. This is a very hard fight for me to pick. Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to go ahead and go with Tecia Torres, though. I think, you know, with her volume, I think she'd get it done with her volume, guys. Just pretty much outpointing Rose. If this fight stays on the feet, you know, Rose is a good striker, has reach advantage, but, you know, Ticia's always at a disadvantage when it comes to reach. You know, everybody's always taller than her or longer than her, so, I mean, she's used to that. Plus, she has great technique anyway, so she can get past the reach. Her last opponent had a lot of reach also, and, you know, she still won the fight. Still lands good punches and everything, so I think this fight's going to stay on the feet. I don't think if it gets to the ground, well, Rose is going to have the advantage there, but I don't think it's going to go to the ground. If anything, if it goes to the ground, Tecia might want to go for the takedowns. I mean, I don't think Rose will, you know, try to take down Torres. Torres has 100% takedown defense. If we look at her stats right there below. All right, hold up, guys. Let me stop my thing real quick. Hold up. Sorry about that, guys. My Bandicam always cuts off near 10 minutes. Yeah, but like I was saying, Tecia Torres, really good takedown defense, so I doubt Rose will go for a takedown. I think this fight just stays on the feet. Torres is really good on the feet with her speed, explosiveness. You know, she's fast. pretty much likes to outpoint you on the feet with her style. Rose, she's a good striker too, but she's more better on the ground than she is on the feet. And also, guys, another thing I forgot to note here: Torres already fought Rose, and she already beat Rose. But you know, that was a close fight and whatnot. But yeah, I thought Torres won the fight, and I think she should be able to get this fight done again if it stays on the feet. Like I said, I don't think Rose will take her down. And then also, I think if anyone's gonna get the takedown, it's gonna be Torres, guys. I think Torres will take her down, maybe try to control her, but then again, you know, Rose has a submission threat, so I think this fight just stays on the feet, and I think Torres here wins by decision, guys. So that's gonna be my pick. All right, now we go to the main event of the evening, guys. We got TEIXEIRA against Evans. Top 10, you know, light heavyweights. Glover's the top 5. Yeah, Rashad has not been looking good. Let's go ahead and look up the pages really quick. Glover here is on a win streak right now. I think 2-5 win streak. Glover's summary here. You can see a really good record he has. Striking and jiu-jitsu. He also has really good defensive wrestling and also, you know, good offensive wrestling also if he wants to use it. So as you can see, he's coming off 2 wins since his last loss to Phil Davis in 2014. And those last 2 wins, he's finished them. So, you know, obviously this guy's putting in work. You know, this guy's finishing people. He's winning his fights. You know, he beat up OSP, tapped him out. He knocked out Patrick Cummins, which is a really good wrestler. Cummins did get some takedowns on him, but I mean, Glover still came out on top. But also, I think Cummins is a better wrestler than Evans, guys. Let's go ahead and look at Evans' page. Summary: takedowns, takedown defense, and speed. So Evans is kind of like he's like a wrestler and a striker, obviously. Like, this guy likes using his striking, but he also does have takedowns. But this guy's, you know, he lost his last fight against Bader. Before that, his last win, or his other last fight, was against Swanson, in which he won. But I mean, he really did not look good in that Bader fight. He just didn't do much. You know, he talked a lot of crap about Bader and whatnot. And yeah, he just didn't do good at all. You know, he looked like shit in that fight. And I mean, besides the Sunnit fight, even against Lil Nog, you know, he didn't do good either. He lost that fight. Against Hendo, he actually won that fight, but I mean, by the statistics, it looks very close. So yeah, a split decision right there. But yeah, guys, Rashad Evans here, I think he's declining. You know, I think he's already 36 years old. This guy's past his prime, coming off injuries and stuff. Glover, he's also 36, but this guy's winning right now. He's doing good. He's well-rounded. Great takedown defense. Well, not super great, but, you know, he has good takedown defense, good defensive wrestling pretty much. I mean, just look at his stats right here, side by side. I just think Glover here is a more well-rounded fighter right now, you know, at this moment. Evans used to be the light heavyweight champion, you know, but he's just, you know, the game's already past them pretty much, is what I think. So for me, I don't think Evans is going to win this fight. I think Glover wins this fight. I think if Glover keeps this fight on the feet, then the fight's all his. If he does get taken down, I think he can get his, you know, find his way pretty much back up. You know, I think he can get back up from those takedowns, maybe threaten with a guillotine choke or something, with, you know, with submission. Evans, yeah, I just don't think he's gonna be able to get it done. I mean, maybe, you know, it is in May, maybe he could come out really good and, you know, just destroy Glover. I mean, there is a possibility, guys. I mean, you never know. Or he might just come and, you know, just take down Glover the whole fight or something and make it a really boring fight and win by decision. But I mean, for me, guys, I think Glover has a better chance, and I think Glover gets this done, guys. And I think Glover, since he's such a finisher, Evans here is hard to put away, but I think Glover can get him. So I think Glover finishes him in, I would say, the 3rd round, guys. So that's me, my prediction. I got Glover winning this fight, and I got him finishing the fight in the 3rd round, either by a TKO or a sub. Alright, guys, those are my picks for the first fight. Swanson against Diaz. I picked Swanson. I think he gets it done with his striking. I think the fight stays on the feet. I think he comes in with improved takedown defense. And yeah, I don't think Diaz here can hang on the feet. And yeah, I think Swanson here gets it done. Next, Khabib. Yeah, pretty much everybody's counting out Horcher. I'm counting him out also. I just don't think he get it done. Bad weight cut. short notice. Khabib's a beast. Khabib probably finishes him in the late third round or decision win. Next, I got Tecia Torres winning by decision. She's not much of a finisher. Yeah, she wins by decision, guys. And finally, like I said, Glover here is probably going to win in the third round, and it's going to be by finish. So that's going to be it, guys. Actually, I forgot to say for the Swanson fight, if it's, you know, like what round he finishes him, or I think maybe he goes to decision. Yeah, never mind. The Swanson fight, he's going to go to decision, guys. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I will have a graphic or written summary for non-English speakers, or if you guys just want to see a cool graphic, you know, I'll put the pros and cons of each fighter, and you know, and then my pick on there or whatever. It's going to be on the description below, so you guys can check that out there. Also, guys, if you guys haven't joined DraftKings and you guys want to join, you know, maybe you're really good with picks, and you know, maybe try DraftKings out, maybe try to make some money, you know, MMA fantasy. I got the link below, the link below right there in the description. You guys click that, you guys join, and yeah, not much else to say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this prediction video. I'm ready for the fights tomorrow, and yeah, catch you guys on the next video.